What's up, everybody? Good morning. Back today with another video for you guys. And today I'm going to talk about kind of hacking your emotional state and how to get yourself out of bad moods. Because I'm in a pretty good mood right now, but an hour ago I was in a horrible mood. And I'm kind of gonna talk about like the things I did and that I've learned to do to pick myself up when I'm in these like just really shitty bad emotional states. Because it's something I've been getting really good at, especially now that I've gotten sober and like I don't rely on substances to fill the void and help me feel better anymore. I do it organically, and it's pretty cool. So, little backstory, I'm human. Sometimes I get pretty down on myself, and yesterday was just a bad day for me in general. Like, even knowing what I know, sometimes I still fall back in those slumps. And I was at work yesterday, so it was hard for me to like get some time to myself to do the things I needed to do to just pick up my state. And it stuck with me. Like yesterday I was just frustrated, and for some reason I kept playing these past narratives, just the stories I tell myself sometimes, to where I'm not good enough, and I'm missing people that are no longer in my lives, and just the people who left me that I thought like cared about me, and just beating myself up for like the man I was and like the decisions and mistakes I've made in my life, and just like not even just like within like the last year, but just like in the entirety of my life. And sometimes like I've caught myself, I replay these stories in my head and they bring down my emotional state. I get kind of depressed and frustrated and irritated. And yesterday I just like went home, went straight to bed, and I'm just like, I don't want to think about it anymore. And then I woke up and I was still in the same state. 8 hours later, a full night's rest, I was still pissed off, frustrated, just down on myself, and just really not in a good vibration. But I've learned through trial and error how to like pick myself out of this. So the first thing I did is I get out of bed, I take a cold ass shower. And it's something that I actually enjoy doing now. It used to really suck, and just like you get in there and you're just like screaming like, this is so cold, why am I even doing this to myself? But the real reason you do it to yourself is because it builds character. And first of all, when you start the day off doing something that's uncomfortable and hard, it builds up that muscle within you to always want to tackle and do the hard things in life. And it's such a simple thing to do, and after like 5 minutes of soaking yourself in a cold plunge, you feel a little bit euphoric. Like literally, like you're awake, you're just like, you're happy, you're smiling, you're excited, and it's the weirdest thing, but just cold water, instant perk up. So that was the first thing I did. I took a cold ass shower, shocked my body, went back to my room, and then I made my bed. Put my bed together, and it's like such a little thing. It took me like 30 seconds just to make my bed, but it's like you just woke up and I've already started the day with 2 wins. And that really builds on itself, because like, all right, I took my cold shower, that's a win. The cold shower, what's it done for me? It's woken me up. I got a little hit of endorphins just from the cold water. I feel kind of like proud of myself for just like doing something uncomfortable to start my day, because I bought into the fact that just doing hard things will build my character and make me a better man in the long run. And it's such a simple thing to do, and then that just bleeds into other areas of life. So I took my cold shower. That made me feel a little better. I took some time to clean my room and make my bed. Literally took me like a minute, because like I don't even keep my room dirty, it's always clean. And that was like another win. And then before I know it, I've won like twice today. And then I like to do this thing where I take some time, and I learned this from Tony Robbins, and you just sit with yourself, and you just say that it's going to take you 10 minutes. Like for me, I probably sat with myself like a good 25 minutes. And I just tell myself things I'm grateful for. It could be 3 things, it could be 5 things, it could be something as little or dumb as like, I have a body, I have 2 arms and 2 legs, because there's people who don't have 2 arms, 2 legs. There's people who are like, who have it so much worse than you have it, and there always is going to be people who have it worse than you. So I sit down, and you have to, the trick is, it doesn't matter how bad you're feeling or what's going on, you have to think of something you're grateful for, and then not just think it, actually sit with it and feel the emotion. I'm great. Like if your parents are still alive, I'm grateful my mom's still alive. I'm grateful for what somebody like did for me, or like a conversation I had, or like a person I met, or just, that I'm taking the time to reflect and be grateful for the things in my life. You can be grateful for that. And then when you're feeling grateful, there's no room for negative emotions to come in, because you can't feel depressed or sad or frustrated or in despair when you're feeling grateful about life. And then what happens is, like, when you start to sit with it, first it's kind of hard. And then, you're just kind of like, oh, I'm grateful for this, grateful for that. But sometimes, and it's happened to me, like, sometimes it's like a struggle just to find like 3 or 5 things I'm grateful for. But sometimes, some days like today, like, I don't know what happens in my brain, but the neurons start to fire. And then I start making all these crazy connections. And like, before I know it, it's like I'm grateful for like 50 different things. It's like, whoa, I'm grateful for that. And it doesn't stop there. So start gratefulness. Second thing, tell yourself 3 to 5 things you're actually proud of. And this is hard because we beat ourselves up a lot. And I found this out about me, that it's really hard for me to get to a place to where, like, I'm really proud about that. And, today I'm like, what? I'm proud I'm choosing to live a sober life. I'm proud that I'm taking the time to take care of myself. I'm proud that I'm putting a little bit of time away each day to refocus, recenter myself, and see where I'm going, the man I'm trying to be. I'm so proud of that. And then you give yourself credit for the things you're proud of. What are you proud of? You're watching this video right now. Be proud you're watching something that's designed to help you become a better version of yourself, and you're not wasting time scrolling on social media. You're not watching some show on Netflix that's not going to ultimately help you be a better person. Be proud of it. Find some things you're proud of. And then, like, oh, I'm grateful, I'm proud. Third thing, think of 3 to 5 things you want to achieve, but then pretend that you already, like, achieved it. As weird as it sounds, but it makes you smile and it makes you feel happy, just like pretending that you already achieved the things you wanted. Like for me today, I just thought, it'd be nice to, like, if I was like one day public speaking and I was at like a conference and people were just like, oh, Sammy, you changed my life. I'm like, I love the things you talk about. You motivate me. You inspire me to get out of bed. I'm thinking in my mind, like, oh yeah, me, like a motivational speaker, like helping uplift people. That's pretty cool. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. And the second thing I thought about was, having a business, like a business that could support me and like whoever my family ends up being one day. But just where I'm making like passive income, to where just like I did the work, I set time aside to do something a little more than myself. And it's like, I don't know, like for example, if I wrote a book and then this book is just, it's out, it's published, I did the work once, and then I'll check my bank account one day and like, wow, like, I made $5,000 this month from just book sales. That's pretty cool. And then I just pretended like, oh wow, I'm already making like 5,000 just while I sleep. I'm making money while I sleep. And that felt pretty good. And then the third thing was, it's kind of funny, a loving relationship, like a girl in my life, and she supports me and she understands me. And it's one of those good relationships, not a toxic one. Like this one is like, it's good. We know it's not always going to be puppy love. There's going to be struggles, but we're always willing to talk it out. We're always willing to work it out, and we're always willing to meet each other halfway and give ourselves the time to talk our relationship over. If there's problems, we talk about it and we figure it out. Just, envisioning myself in this like healthy relationship and having just like this beautiful, attractive girlfriend in my life, and I feel pretty good. And now I'm in the car getting ready to go to the gym and add some more wins to my day. And these things just build on here. They build on themselves, guys. Like I wish I would have like pulled out my camera and showed you how just like much of a bad mood I was in earlier. But the reality is, like, if I'm in a bad mood, I'm not going to pull out my camera and start recording shit, because that's just not what the bad mood version of me does. It's what the good mood version of me does. And one bonus thing that I also did this morning, after the things I just discussed, is I just get on YouTube and I type in something that's going to help me like learn and grow. Like today I was actually watching some Tony Robbins speeches, and if you don't know who Tony Robbins is, just type in Tony Robbins, and there's so much like life motivation, and just like he's got such a good perspective on the world, and it's really healthy and refreshing to watch somebody who talks about the subjects he does, because he puts a good outlook on life, and it makes you have a good outlook on life, because there's so much garbage out there that you watch the news, for example, and then you're just like, oh God, we're all gonna die. COVID, blah, the world, blah, Trump, blah, or whoever. Like, the news is like pretty much trash TV. Let's be real. Tony Robbins, you watch that, you're motivated to do something with your life. You're motivated to get out of bed and just get hungry, man. So that's what I'm gonna leave you with today. A couple of ways to hack your mindset, hack your emotions, and really get to starting a good productive day. Anyways, guys, I'm off to the gym for more wins, and then I'm gonna meal prep and cook some quinoa, brown rice, some healthy chicken curry, take care of my body, take care of my mind, spirit, and soul. The wins, guys, they just build on themselves, and all it takes is a few moments to start your day the right way. Done. So I'll be doing more of these videos, guys. If you like this kind of stuff, leave a like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. We're gonna get deep in this shit. I'm inspired, I'm back. I wanna talk about motivation, self-development, inspirational things to get deep inside your head, things to make you grow, become better, stronger, healthier. The future's the limit. Sky's the limit. See you on the next one.